Well, I'm back. I'm back. And you know what else got me? Some music. See that, don't you? And this is no copyright. There's no copyright music. That's what it says. And so we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with no copyright. But let me talk to you right quick. Going to the 34th division of Psalms. And it says, and I'm gonna read from the first to the fourth verse. And it says that I will bless the Lord at all times, and his praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord. The humble shall hear thereof and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord, and he heard me and delivered me from all of my fears. And that is Psalms 34, 1 through the fourth verse. And it says that the first one, it says that I will bless the Lord at all times. At all times you need to bless God. In bad times, especially in bad times, in good times, bless him. And not only bless him, keep his praise in your mouth. Magnify his name, bless his name. See, because in you doing all that, great recompense is your reward. God got you. God got you. And so come, let us and magnify the Lord together. And let us exalt his name together. And see, because he's God. And he's the ruler, he's the keeper. He is the one, he's the one that can fix everything that's broken. Whatever you got broken, he can fix it. Whatever is messed up, he can fix it. Whatever kind of condition you have, God can turn it around. He can turn it around. He can turn it around. But it first starts with blessing him. Blessing him with your mouth. Blessing him with your mouth. Blessing him. And blessing him simply means, God, I thank you. God, I thank you. Even though I'm in the situation, even though I don't understand the situation, I'm going to bless you. I'm going to thank you. Because I know in this situation you're going to bring me out. I know there's a test. And see, some of you in a test. You're in a situation. You're in a predicament. You're in an episode. You're between the rock and the hard place. Stuck there. It's like you're being held. And in most cases you are. God is holding you. He is holding you to shake some stuff off of you. He is holding you to get you to see. He's holding you to calm you down. Calm you down. See, because you want to do a whole lot of talking. You want to do a whole lot of talking. You want to do a whole lot of fussing. But you need to know that God, he's not in the fanfare. He's not in the lightning bolts. He's not in the thunder and roll. He's not in the earthquake. But God is speaking. God is speaking to you. He's speaking to you in the midst of your storm, in the midst of your danger. See, because you need to know that even with the three Hebrew boys, because they trusted God, so much that they told the king, we ain't gonna bow. And we know that our God can. And if he don't, we know he can. We ain't gonna bow out of your stuff. And because they had that position, when they got in that flame, it was 7 times hotter. But because they trusted him, there was someone else. They went alone. They went alone because they trusted him. They went alone because they wholly followed him. They went alone because they carried him. They got God in their heart. They went alone because they trusted in him. They believed him. They were steadfast. They was unmovable. And they was always abounding in the work of God. What God was saying. Even though it didn't make sense. But still they did it. Still they did it. And so that's how you got to do. That's how you got to be. Even though it doesn't make sense, God, I'm going to still do it, God. God, I don't understand it, God, but I know you're going to fix it. God, I know you're going to see me through. So God, I'm going to take you at your will. And so what God is doing also, is doing in the midst of you, where it seems like God is hiding himself. You think that God is hiding himself away from you. And now he's not hiding himself. He ain't running from you. But what he's doing, he's teaching you faith. Before it was easy to get to him, but now he wants you to stretch and reach out. And so he wants you to go beyond the feeling. That's what it is. That's why he's holding you. That's why you're in this cave. That's why you're in this situation. He's trying to get you to go beyond the feeling. Oh, yes, he is. See, because that's why the feeling is bad. That's why the feeling is great. Because he's trying to break it. He's trying to break it to teach you how to manage, to teach you self-control, to teach you patience, to teach you temperance. Oh, yeah, it's a teaching moment. This is a teaching moment. This is a teaching moment. Anytime something come up in your life and you can't understand what it is and it's come out the blue, it's a teaching moment. And at this place right now, many of you, you're facing a teaching moment. And in this teaching moment, listen to God. In this teaching moment, wait on God, because in this teaching moment, in the midst of the storm, in the midst of the thunder, in the midst of the earthquake, in the midst of the wind, God is speaking. He's speaking to you. But he's whispering to you with a still small voice. He's speaking to you. He's speaking to you. He's speaking loud. He's speaking clear. He's speaking where you can understand him. He is. And he said that the day that you hear my voice, the moment that you hear my voice, harden not your heart, don't close it up. See, because God is gonna say stuff that your flesh ain't gonna like. It's gonna draw it up. Your flesh gonna draw it, gonna try to run. But hold it, and sacrifice that flesh, sacrifice your appetite, and deny and hear and follow Jesus. That's what he wants you to do. There's a sacrifice that has to be made. This is mountain. This is your mountain. This is your moment of truth. This is your sacrifice. The sacrifice. And you know what it is. It doesn't feel good. It's the most favorite thing that you want to do. The most favorite thing that you do. The most favorite thing that you think. The most favorite place that you go. Whatever it is, God wants you to give it. Sacrifice it. Lay it down. You got to lay it down. In order to get God, in order to get power with God, you got to give up something. Jesus said it. If any man come after me, he must first deny his flesh, crucify his flesh, and pick up his cross and follow me. No cross, no crown. You want to be blessed, you got to go through the process of getting it. You want to be great in him, you got to go through the process of being great in him. And that process starts with rejection. That process starts with failure. That process starts with suffering. That process starts with hurt and all of that. Where you're in a place where you're by yourself and you're alone. Nobody can talk to you. You've been trying to reach out, but it seems like it seems like life has barricaded you in a certain hole. You barricaded. And it's just you and God, and see, God wants to talk to you. And so get past all the panic attacks. Get past all the claustrophobia, all of that. Get past all the revenge and all the bitterness and all the one to get back and show them and show her and show him and all that. Get up. See, God is leaking it all out you. Getting all that mess out you. That's what's happening. That's why you're in this holding place. You're in a holding place. You in a holding place. You're holding a place and waiting to land. You're in a holding place, waiting to land. Waiting on the tower. Waiting on the controller to flash its lights. See, because you're circling around the same old place. You're circling around the same old airport. You're circling around the same old building. You're circling. And so you're waiting for the light. You're waiting for clearance. You're waiting on a pathway. You're waiting on that spot. That's what you're waiting on. God, show me. God, show me what I need to do. God, show me what direction I need to go in. God, show me. God, show me. God, show me. I'm not trying to figure it out this time. God, I'm not. God, because you said way of a man leads to destruction. A man is right in his own eyes. And so, God, I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. So, God, I trust you. Say, God, I trust you. Say hello. Yeah. So what's up? Yeah, that's my baby there. Yeah, but this my little princess here. Yeah, this is my princess. But be encouraged, be encouraged, be encouraged, be encouraged, be encouraged. He is Lord. He is Lord. He has risen from the dead, and he is Lord. Every knee shall bow, and every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. In his presence, there is peace. In his presence, there is joy. I will linger, I will stay in his presence day by day, till his likeness may be seen in me. In his presence, there is peace. In his presence, there is joy. I will linger, I will stay in his presence day by day until his likeness may be seen in me. Got one more song. Got one more song. What's the name of that song? Learning to lean. I'm learning to lean. I'm learning to lean on Jesus. I'm finding more power than I ever dreamed. I'm learning to lean on Jesus. And because of that, have faith in God. Have faith in God. Have faith in God. Have faith. Have faith in God. God still works miracles. God still works miracles. God still works miracles. Have faith. Have faith in God. God bless you. God bless you. Have a good day. Have a good day.